It's about 7 a.m. and today we're going over my garden. So I don't know if you can see this, but I got this bell pepper growing and it is purple. So my grandson, his mother, I'm just gonna snip this. His mother, because it's ready. His mother loves to garden. She loves to grow things, and that's probably because of my grandfather, but I've started getting into it in 2020. Look at this pepper. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but they have purple ones, they have chocolate ones. This year I decided to go with a purple pepper, so I'm just gonna snip this off here before we water. I have to go to work here in a little bit, but I want to get some of these dead leaves off, and I actually want to snip some of this stuff down here, the leaves at the bottom, to promote new growth. And I'm gonna do that about a couple inches up the plant. Anything that's dead I'm gonna snip, like this leaf on these peppers. It's bugs have chewed on it, so instead of feeding nutrients and giving nutrients to that plant, just gonna snip these bottom leaves and get some new growth up here. You've got a couple peppers here, and I've got one pepper over here that's ready to grow, so I'm gonna snip him as well. A couple green ones, and they don't get as big as the supermarket peppers, but you can definitely tell the difference. But anyway, my daughter, she likes to grow her own thing. She knows a lot about these plants, so I listen to her. Got another little one over here that I gotta snip, but it's not ready to come off yet, but that purple one is. Got some bell peppers over here, and then I'll go ahead and keep snipping. And I started growing my own food about 2020. And the reason I started growing it was the food industry is, at least in America, for the most part, whether consciously or unconsciously, is trying to kill us. Let me show you this interesting thing I got as well. So, you see this white pipe? I'll put these back in here and put these leaves in this pipe. And what this pipe is helping me this white pipe, I put coffee grounds, I put food scraps, there was some earthworms in there, so I have worms all throughout this garden. I planted marigolds so that keeps the pests away. I found that out from one of my neighbors. I've got a couple jalapenos, and I've got this grass I haven't really got to still weed eat. I've got to cut the grass again. But I've got these jalapeno peppers, and they're starting to flower, but I need to redirect some of this energy to the pepper. So that's why I'm cutting some of these stems, the ones that look like they're dying. These little flowers, these white flowers, all of those are peppers. These are jalapenos. And then I've got some baby bell peppers. Let me see if I can get this camera better. I don't know if you can see that. and a couple little bell peppers over here. See that little one? I want to eat a little healthier. The other side is tomatoes, so I've got a nice variety, a couple different variety of tomato plants. I need to cut the stems just from just a little bit on the base. So there's some that are not flowering. Now down here I may not cut these. May not need to cut these. I've got a lot of tomatoes, and what I use these for is I make a homemade tomato soup in the fall when these guys get fully ripened. So this side is all this row over here is all tomatoes. I experimented with this jalapeno. I think I'll keep growing these. I'll even try to grow these probably in the winter time. And then I've got a couple heat lamps. And then this row is bell peppers. So I've got 2 raised beds. And this is my cucumbers. And I've got a couple growing in that I can show you. So look at this little guy. This one is a pickle one. And this plant started off really little. I got this, I don't know what you call it, trellis. And you can see I'm starting to get a lot of these cucumbers. And these are pickling cucumbers. You see the little bumps on there? Those are pickling. And don't laugh. Some people have not seen this. They've never seen an actual cucumber plant. So I've got a little dead leaf over here. Cutting it out. Just trying to cut all the dead spots. But it's amazing how this thing will climb up this vine. We've got lightning bugs growing. You see these little tentacles, these little tendrils, or whatever you want to call them. They naturally wrap around and they start to climb. Like yesterday, this had not fully climbed. So I'll take some of these tendrils, and to redirect it to where I want it to go, you can put it around here. I'll just put this one on top of here, and when I come back tomorrow, it will have climbed a little bit more. Now this one I want to redirect him. I'm going to put him a little bit under here. I learned a lot of this stuff from my dad, and then my daughter, she was into it, and now my grandson, he goes and helps her. Got to cut this leaf. This looking brown. So I don't want any more nutrients going to him. And there's these little leaves here. And there's a little cucumber, couple cucumbers growing under there. Got marigolds on this side. And I'm planting some carrots on this side. For right now, this is lavender. So I've got lavender in this little pot. On this side is just cucumbers, and I'm just letting it grow. So I'm gonna start watering these, take these plants inside. I just want to get on real quick and show you guys the garden, and then I'll be reviewing this bucket with the lid. This is what I use when I want to come out and sit down and garden a little bit. Doesn't take that much time. Took a little bit of time to build this. These raised beds are movable. So I went to Home Depot, and each one has 2 cinder blocks on each side for a total of 8. And then I got some treated lumber, and they sell these in the garden section. You just take these and you can put the boards as you see inside and make a box, and it can be as long or as small as you want to. After I made my box, then I put in dead wood, some cardboard, and food scraps so that I could get earthworms to come. And this pipe that I was showing you, this pipe, I put a lid on it. It has some water in it. Just dump that water down there. That's good rainwater. And I just set it right on top. And this is I bought it in sections. It's about a 3-foot section. I drilled holes all around here. So there's a couple holes here. Let it breathe. And then I just drilled holes all around it. And I buried it. Then I put my food scraps and everything in this little container. And what that does is it creates a natural, I forget what the term is, but it creates a natural, like compost. That's what I'm thinking of. It creates a natural compost pile, and within that natural compost pile, earthworms will come. So you don't need a lot of fertilizer. You don't need to continue to buy soil. What I'm trying to do is get this soil to regenerate every year. So let me get on, pull some of these weeds. I gotta get in and start work. But I just wanted to reach out today and talk to you guys and let you know what I was doing, because I don't think you've seen this before. So with that, I hope you guys have a good day. Until next time, and there will be a next time. I'm out.